Hey everybody! Woo! It is really windy out here. I had to set up the road mic. I have a dead cat on here to try to cut down on the wind noise. But I'm here in a really special point. I had to run out here because it's quite far from the city center. But yet, this is the city center. Yeah, this is the Only Japan Go channel. We're live here at Toyosu Garuri Park. And Toyosu Gururi. Gururi means kind of like the loop around park. So this is the Toyosu loop around park. It's not on many maps because this area, and you can see with the red bricks down here, it's all brand new. And I've been running down here just about it. Well, not every day, but quite often. It's a really beautiful place. You can see it's just new. What can I say? It's just new. And we actually have a typhoon coming through Japan right now. I'm just realizing it like now. Actually a couple of hours ago, but I still thought that I'd be able to manage and get a sunset in here because there are some breaks between the clouds. But I wanted to show you this point. I've been really surprised at the beautiful sunsets, and I thought I'd share this with you. Right now it's a little bit after. Oh, okay, see, that's what I'm talking about. There is some sun cutting through Tokyo Bay. And you can see in the distance, that's Tokyo Tower. Do you see that right there? And the cranes that you see on the right side, that's where the Tokyo Olympic Village is being built for the Summer Olympics. And you can see how fast the clouds are moving above. Do you see that? This is all under the influenced by a typhoon that's on the Sea of Japan side. It's sort of shimmied over to the opposite side of Japan. So we're not getting hit, but we've got like the end of the typhoon and the clouds are moving really fast. It's sort of like a surreal look, and we're getting quite lucky because if the sun sets like this, we have such a beautiful sunset in store for you, just between the clouds racing across the city. It's just absolutely stunning. I'm sorry if I'm talking a little bit too loud. I hope you got some of the audio. I hope the audio is okay. We're live here from Toyosu Garuri Park, and I tagged this in the video, so if you go into the YouTube video app, you should see it tagged in there so you can see where I am. This is Tokyo Bay, and let me just pan around here. That right there in the distance, right in front of us, is the Rainbow Bridge, and in a past episode, I actually walked across it. It's one of these neat attractions that you can do to get another really good view of the city. But it's this view right here that I just simply love because nobody knows about it really. And that to me is most of the attraction because it's sort of secret. This place, if you look on the map, and I will put a Google map in later on so you can take a look at this. If you look down the Google Earth or the Google map, it's all construction. And yet here it is now, it's finished. The park is pretty much finished. The tip of the park is right here. That's where we're gonna walk to. Whoa, it's windy. It's really windy. Woo! But we do have a pretty nice sunset coming. Let's see if I can get that. Yeah. So let me take you out to the Toyosu Garuri Park point. Once again, Toyosu Garuri Park is like sort of brand new. It's not in any guidebooks. Lonely Planet, I'm talking to you because the internet can always defeat you. Lonely Planet because it moves at warp speed. This park, oh, it is really starting. The sun is starting to set, and it's just a glow over the city of Tokyo. Right in the center of your screen is Tokyo Tower. It is absolutely spectacular. It looks like something like, oh man, sorry about the wind noise. There's no way around it. I've got the dead cat on it, but it's really strong wind out here. Wow, that's such a beautiful view. You can see the Tokyo Bay. The waves on the bay right now are much bigger than they usually are. I'm not in any danger, but if you look at the clouds above, they are moving really fast. And because the sunlight is coming at an angle now from the side, you can see that cloud just right up there on the top of your screen is just lit beautifully. One side of it is illuminated and the back is so dark. It's just stunning. This is another reason why I really love this location. So I'm going to keep walking and moving to the tip of the park. But I like this point right now, and we actually have quite a nice sunset here. I'm going to see if I can go up as well. well to get a picture. But the wind is incredible. You can feel all of the wind off of the Pacific like hitting you in the face. This typhoon's coming from down there from the Philippines, the center of the Pacific Ocean. And when you feel this kind of energy, it's pretty cool. As a runner though, I'm kind of scared because I gotta run back, and I'm not looking forward to that at all. All right, I'm gonna see if I can find a shot where we can get Tokyo Tower right in the center of the screen. There is a building there that might obstruct it, but if we can get a little bit higher, that might be really beautiful. I'm so happy though that there is a break in the clouds. I was really worried about it a couple of hours ago, wondering if we'd have any kind of a view. And yet now, because of the typhoon, the view is almost surreal. Once again, right there in the center of your screen right now is where the Olympic Village is being built for the 2020 Olympics. That's another reason why I like the spot. Every time I come here, there's a little bit more progress made on the construction of the Olympic Village. You can't quite go down there, it's fenced in, but you can get a little bit closer from the other side of the island. Hey Sacha. Hey everybody. Thanks for joining me on this sunset adventure. This is the most secret spot for watching the sunset in the city of Tokyo, I believe. Not many people know about it because it's just not on the map. It's not that easy to get to. The closest station is the monorail, which departs from Toyosu going towards Odaiba. But I'll put a link in the description if you do want to come here, or if you're a runner, this is a beautiful place to run. Lots of people take advantage of that here, and you can run around the entire island. It's about 4 kilometers to do the loop. But this park here, I'm going to make my way up here. Hey guys, I'm going to make my way up here, and then we're going to look down. We don't get that much height, just some steps here. But from up the top, let's take a look here. This is Toyosu Garuri Park, and right now we're on the tip of it, and this tip gives you a beautiful 360 view from Odaiba, which is straight ahead. You can see the iconic Fuji TV building on the left side with the big ball in it. It looks like it was almost designed for an anime. It's just that building in itself is kind of surreal. I actually produced a TV show for BS Fuji about 10 years ago, 2008. It was a commercial show for DHC, and we filmed in the basement. Some secretive information. So a little bit higher. Ah, no, but the Tokyo Tower is behind that building. Oh, the truck! Oh, the wind is so strong here at the point, the gimbal is not able to keep up. Oh! Oh! Oh, it's powerful, this wind. I gotta go straight into it or else. Oh, look, the wind is just knocking the gimbal. There's the Rainbow Bridge straight ahead. I can't keep the gimbal straight. It's working hard. I can feel it working hard to try to stabilize itself. It's just not doing a good job. In the summertime, this is probably the first summer that this park has been opened. Once again, this will be buzzing during the 2020 Olympics. I can see this being a really popular place to hang out. Most of the venues for the Bayside are here. You can see over on the other side of this island, there are venues being constructed right there. Those cranes are constructing more venues for the 2020 Olympics. So this whole area was built for that in mind. And that's why it's not on any maps, and it's still pretty secret. But we do have a beautiful, hey Gretchen, we do have a beautiful view, and there is a sunset, and I'm really happy about that. Yeah, and shout out to Gretchen, who's undergoing a life-threatening surgery. What are you doing chatting on the live stream? Isn't that coming up like today? Gretchen, take care of yourself, and we're all praying for you, thinking about you. But if you are going into surgery, what a view. Keep this in mind, because you see something like this, it's just makes you stop and go wow and really appreciate life. Beautiful. Sorry, I'm trying my best to hold the camera still, but the wind is just not cooperating. I'm gonna go just a little bit more. A second. I'm gonna go just a little bit more. Ah! It's kind of fun to be in this typhoon, and yet it's somewhat annoying to try to broadcast in it just a little bit. Hey Sasha, thank you very much. You know what? I'm gonna take you up on this because this is like a 15K run that I'm on. So I gotta hike on back, and I'm gonna really take advantage of that and go get myself a brisket after this because, my gosh, this is sort of it's crazy out here. I gotta run against the wind to get back. Oh no, wait! From here, it's towards the wind's at my back, so it's not too bad. I promised you a live stream once every day. The next 3 to 4 days, the weather forecast says rain here in Tokyo. It's still officially the rainy season, so we have rain, and today is probably the last time we're gonna see any kind of sun for the next, I don't know, 96 hours. So this is sort of a nice goodbye sun moment. And once again, Tokyo Tower is in the center of your screen, just illuminated beautifully. In fact, the sun is so bright behind it, it's sort of just works its way through the metal on Tokyo Tower. Tokyo Tower is, I think it's 330, used to be 334 meters, but it might not be that anymore because during the 2011 Great Tohoku earthquake, the top of the antenna right there, it bent. If you Google the news on this, on 2011 September 12th, they had lots of pictures of the Tokyo Tower's antenna being bent by shaking back and forth during the Great Tohoku earthquake, and I think it lost a few meters, and now the Eiffel Tower might even officially be bigger. It's a little bit of information that might be useful for quiz shows or something. All right, I'm gonna put this camera down and try to take a picture for you guys for Instagram, but I'm really wondering where I could do that without, hey, over here, without it being tipped over. This is so beautiful. Oh man. Okay. I'm putting us down here. Are you guys there? You think you can hang out there for a second? I'm gonna take out my GH4. I got my GH4 here. We're gonna take a shot, and I'm gonna put this on Instagram, everybody. Let's see what we got. Okay. Okay. All right. Oh, this is gorgeous. Oh, this is gorgeous. I'm still here. I'm taking a picture on the other side. Yes, this is a fanny pack. Don't make any jokes, please. Well, go ahead and make them. I can't hear you. Okay. Wow, this is beautiful. All right. Wow. Get some good shots here. Manual. Get the ISO down to 200. Wow. Okay. Wow, I'm just like sitting here, and the wind isn't as bad down here. It's giving me this little Ultraman pelican-looking, penguin-looking beak to it. Surgery is Friday, July 6th at 2 p.m. Arizona time. All right, we got your back, Gretchen. We'll be thinking about you on July 6th. Thanks for the information. Anil Rivera, always a pleased to see you. John, thank you very much. Nice haircut. Yeah. Hey, you know, this is my typhoon haircut. This is my typhoon haircut. There's some people who are brave in the wind. Look at her. She's really working hard. She has her apron on. She's probably cooking for her family, making her way from the store back home. But the sun is just a little bit too bright. I have the GH4 right there, and I'm trying to get some shots. I'm gonna wait a little bit more and then see what we can do. But the wind is not as bad if I'm down on the ground here. But once again, this is Toyosu Garuri Park, Toyosu Garuri Koen. Gururi to means like loop around or around. So I'm guessing in English we would just translate it as Toyosu Loop Around Park, which is what it is. Because if you can see, there's the Rainbow Bridge, and it gives you this 360 view. Oh, yeah. You know what? I forgot to. Okay, there's one other thing that's important about this point. Right behind me is not this. Actually, I think it is this place. For those of you who know that Tsukiji Market, right? Yeah, Aziza K just write it in here. Tsukiji Market is located on this island that I'm on right now. It's located from Toyosu, and it's huge. If I loop around this Toyosu Garuri Park, I loop around and go back, I can see all of the ramps that go up into the new market. It looks like a brand new warehouse with the ribbon and everything, the plastic still on it, like a new car, and they just haven't ripped it off yet and entered into it. So it's all done. This new Tsukiji Market here is all done, but it's just not, nobody's in there. So hopefully someone will move in there soon, because it's beautiful. It looks really nice. It looks clean, big. It's massive. So this place, look at the clouds. Wow. This island is not only brand new. This is brand new with the new Tsukiji Market, which is here in Toyosu. So that's the point I'm on right now. Wow, look at are you seeing this? Do you see the clouds up here? Wow. This, once again, we have a typhoon. For everybody who's joining me right now, the typhoon has it had missed Tokyo and kind of like shimmied up the other side of Japan, the Sea of Japan side. Michaela, yeah, thanks for tagging me on Instagram. I saw that you had the clear Coke photo. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, the clear Coke was something that I introduced the day it came out. I was really lucky to find one of them out there. Oh, the wind has really picked up again, even down here. And you can see the clouds just really making a move. It's like booking towards the other side of the country. It's moving really fast. It's such a beautiful sight. You know, oh man, I'm hearing the whiz. You know, like in cartoons when the wind is going when the wind is going by really fast through the trees, I'm starting to hear that. Because there's only a few trees, so it's making that whizzing sound. So it's really beautiful. Okay, I think Tokyo Tower is going to be turning on the lights. She did wait. Oh no! Wait, hold on, wind! Stop it! I'm turning down. Yeah, parade of clouds. That would be a perfect way to look at that. Parade of clouds. Tokyo Tower should be turning on the lights. It's kind of late. I want to stay and get a picture of that, because when Tokyo Tower turns on the lights with the sunset behind it, it's that iconic view of Tokyo. But Tokyo Tower, it should be turning on the lights. If not, it has, or it's just too bright. The other really beautiful night spot would be on Odaiba Island. Ah, the wind! Oh, this is awesome! I got the camera on a gimbal and it's still shaking violently. Look at that cloud, that fire in the center of the screen, and that cool blue with ominous looking gray up there in the top there. You see that? Oh man, that wind does sound super evil. It is really whizzing back there. I don't know. Is there any place I can go? I think I can brace myself up against this wall there. Oh, hey! I can brace myself up against that wall maybe. Right there, and try to block the wind. Hold on. I'm gonna try and do this. I'm not supposed to do that, but okay. You know what? Okay. Parque. Ugh. Are they running away from the typhoon or towards it? It's hard to say. All right, here we go. All right, it's a little bit better down here. The wind is blocked. I can still take a really good shot. I got the GH4 up here. Oh yeah. That looks nice. Oh, look at that with Tokyo Tower. It's pretty nice. Okay, so this is the part of the sunset where the colors start to come in. We are so fortunate that we get to see a little bit of the sunset, the colors. Oh man, it's really nice. I'm gonna be jogging back in pitch black. I'm staying with you until the end. I'm curious too to see what the colors are of the sunset, because typically when you have a typhoon, you get some really funky, surreal looking views. And this is a really surreal looking view. Let's see if we get another photo. Okay. I'm gonna just leave the camera there. And I'm gonna just take a quick look. I'll leave the camera up there and just take a quick look over the fence here. Get a nice view. Oh, look at that. I ran from this direction about 2 kilometers that way, like a mile and a half I ran back to get to the bridge to go home. Yeah, this is Toyosu Garuri Park, Gururi Koen. It's a brand new park that wasn't here last year. It's really clean and not many people know about it. Let me close my bag. All right. We've been pushing through the winds, and you can see up there the clouds are making a run for it. But we're just starting to get to the point where there's a fire in the sky. The sun is set. The sunset time is 7 p.m. There is a boat crossing the Tokyo Bay. Yeah, there's another butt joke. I'm getting out of the wind. Yeah, I'm going to move up here again where the GH4 is. GH4 is a little bit lighter than the GH5. That's one of the reasons why I brought it out instead of the GH5. All right, the wind is better here, so the camera doesn't shake. But if I bring the camera out, you can see those ominous-looking clouds. For those of you who are joining us right now, this is a live stream. It's just stunning with the sunset there and those clouds. Sorry, a little choppy there. All right. It's really beautiful. Neil's got a good pun there. It's a breeze. So we are hiding behind the wall to get a view of the sunset. There's a lot of really good places to see the sunset. There's no one place in particular. I'm calling this episode the best because for me it's the best for running. But look, if you go to Odaiba is the man-made island that I've done episodes at Odaiba before, and the lights are just starting to come on. Hold on a second. The lights are just starting to come on Tokyo Tower. They're just starting to pop on. I can see them flickering. When I made an NHK show about Tokyo Tower, I was outside on the very top deck on the outside. We got access to go out there, and they were changing the light bulbs, and these light bulbs were Godzilla-sized light bulbs. It was like Analog City up there. The guy had to hug the light bulb and turn it to unscrew it out. It was pretty freaky experience to see the size of the light bulbs. Okay, pan down there. And I don't know if they use LEDs or if they're still using that old light bulb system from the 1950s, but I'm guessing that it's a little bit of both maybe. But that was a NHK Tokyo Eye episode that I reported on back in, wow, I think it was 2010 or 2011 with Jennifer Julian. We're talking like that's the first time I met Jennifer on the Tokyo Tower versus Tokyo Skytree episode. Oh, now do you see it? Tokyo Tower's lights are starting to come on. Oh, it's really beautiful. Tokyo Tower is still my favorite. And you see now because you can see the red, that's how you know that the lights are coming on. Tokyo Tower is still my favorite if I compare it to Tokyo Skytree. Tokyo Tower wins. So is it 7 p.m. yet? Oh, I got the other watch. I can show you the typhoon that's going by. So this is where I am right now. I am on the island. There's Toyosu on the top there. And this is where the, let me see here. Shijomai is where the new Toyosu is. The new fish market is at Shijomai is the name of the station. And there's really nothing there. But this you can see here, Toyosu Garuri Park. And if I go to the satellite, this is gonna freak you out. Well, maybe it won't. Oh, there's no network here? What does that mean? You can see here, it's still, oh, maybe not. You can see there's the Toyosu, the new fish market. The new fish market is right there. It's pretty big. This is a barbecue area, by the way, and it's kind of expensive, but it's pretty beautiful. All right, we're starting to get now. This is the iconic view that I love. Tokyo Tower is the lights coming on, bringing out that brilliant red, international orange color to it with a dark background. But because we have this awesome sky, it's even more stunning. And I'm just thrilled that we have a sunset. Like I said 30 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago, we have a typhoon going by, and I didn't think we were going to see anything. But here we are out here with something. Something's better than nothing. I'm trying to take some shots. Let's see. These look pretty nice. VFL 83, dream is to see the Tokyo sunset in person. If you come to Tokyo, you will. I don't know how to respond to that. If you come to Tokyo, you will. This certainly is a postcard shot, Leonie. It's really beautiful. The lights of the city are starting to come on. It's not just here. If I pan around, you can see most of the city is coming online now. The lights are going on, but it's still bright enough out here where we get a pretty decent picture. And that means the Rainbow Bridge lights are on. They weren't on. Whoa, I'm on an incline. They weren't on when we started, and now the Rainbow Bridge's lights are on. We get a good shot from up here. But I'm trying to get a nice shot from here of the Tokyo Tower. Let's get one more. Okay. Wow. Oh, that's not in focus. Wow, that'll work. Okay, I'm gonna parkour. Parkour. Oh, I ripped my pants! No! Oh my gosh! What? No! Ah! Don't parkour up here! Oh man! There's a breeze coming in the wrong area. Oh no! Luckily it's not that bad. It's just a small rip. That's what you get for doing parkour. And when you do parkour, you're not supposed to go parkour. That's the way they do it on The Office, like 10 years ago. I think that show was really big. Oh man, now check it out. Now this is what I'm talking about. Yes, this is what I'm talking about. Look at that. Ah, that's the shot, everybody. Sorry, I went offline for a second. You split your pants on. I totally split it just a little bit. I was trying to do parkour and trying to be cute, and I ripped my pants. Yeah, listen, you have to, when you do parkour, you have to shout it. Parkour! that's the way we roll. Oh, that's a beautiful shot of the boat going by. It's nice when you have something in the foreground. The windscreen is on. Actually, I have the dead cat on. It's not doing a very good job because the wind is super strong. All right, I'm going down. I'm gonna parkour my way back. I'm gonna parkour my split pants down here. Parkour! Parkour! Ugh. Parkour! All right. Is it black? Hold on a second. And we're back. Can you guys see me? All right, we're back. A little bit too much parkour. All right, that's what I'm talking about. Boom, blazing red hot sun, cool, typhoon influenced sky. The city of Tokyo sprawling all around it. That's my favorite sunset spot. And this is my Peter Von Kamm imitation voice. It's not quite as good as the man, but it'll do. This man is in the Tour de Toyosu. Oh, he's really working it now. Look at that. All right. Let's see if we can get a shot. Shot for Instagram. Not bad. Not bad at all. Wow. Very nice. I need to focus it. It's on manual focus, so you have to... Alright, right there in the middle is Tokyo Sky Tree. Ah, beautiful. It's better if I go like this, because the sky is... There are moments where the sky are more beautiful than the bay. And this is one of those times. If I go down there, though, the wind is going to knock the camera off. That's a brave woman. That's the apron woman from before. She's really working it. I'm impressed that there are runners out here. It's pretty strong. Look, he's stopping to take a picture. It's beautiful. 綺麗ですね. He agrees. All right, use the rule of thirds. You know, I am trying. I should have brought a wider lens. This is a 42 millimeter, 42.5, 1.7 millimeter portrait lens, and it's too close. It's like that. It's still pretty beautiful. I can't complain. And if you're an Olympic athlete and you're coming to the Olympics, that's where you're staying. in 2 years, you will be here. The cranes are making your house right now. Actually, they've made a lot of progress. You can see, yeah, they've made a lot of progress. When I filmed this in February, there was nothing. Now there's a structure, an outline of a structure. So if you're an Olympic athlete, wherever you are in the world, that, 1/10 of 1% that is amazing in sports, you'll be staying right there. That's your village. And for the rest of us, we're just gonna enjoy the view from right here. Yeah, the Olympics have been really organized. But Nosh, I have to tell you something. The Tokyo 2020 Olympics started off really bad. They had scandal after scandal. The organization was awful. And I don't think it's fair to blame ex-Prime Minister Mori, who was not an especially successful prime minister, but he is a nice guy. Um, we lost a couple billion US dollars because we had to rebuild the stadium because the design was not acceptable. It was a really bad design for 2020. And actually the stadium was unneeded. We have let me just get a view here. We actually had a really good stadium from 1964. Tokyo could have made this the recycled Olympics, which would be really respectable to reuse what they had in '64. But instead, they decided to rebuild it all. And yeah, I guess that's not a bad thing. But after the 2011 Tohoku earthquake, there's still a lot of construction that needs to be finished up there. And that construction has moved down to Tokyo, and there's a little bit of controversy because of that. There's so much construction happening in Tokyo that should be happening out in Tohoku, but I'll leave that up to the politicians. That's not my business, but I can still talk about it, sort of. Oh, look at this boat. I showed you yesterday one of these really freaky boats. That boat's got its freak on. Check it out. Oh man, these are the outrageous, like, only in Japan boats. I'm telling you, I'm gonna have to ride one of these and report from one of these freak boats. I love it. That boat is not normal. Hold on, let me see if I can get a shot. Oh, come on, no, boat, stop, boat, stop. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna put the freak boat picture on Instagram. That boat is as bright. Let me go down here. That boat is as bright as the sunset. I gotta find out where that boat came from. I'm gonna ride that thing. Look at it. That is the coolest boat I've ever seen. It's like a flat, it's one of the regular river boats that makes its way up and down Tokyo Bay, but it's just too cool. Look at it. Even from a distance, it sticks out. Oh man. And right now you can see Tokyo Tower on the right side of your screen and the Rainbow Bridge on the left side. And we're going to end this live stream. I'm going to have to get back because my wife's going to kill me because she's cooking dinner. That's something I wouldn't have said about 3 months ago either. And if somebody does fall in, there is a lifesaver. That's another good thing about this park. They're always thinking about, tragedy. That boat's gonna go underneath the Rainbow Bridge. And if I was on that boat, I'd be on the outside going, Rainbow Bridge! Yeah, I better make it home for dinner. The wind is really making it hard to get the last few moments of the sunset here, but the view has radically changed. I'm gonna go back up into my parquet bunker. Parquet isn't that a margarine? All right, parkour. Can you say that when you're just climbing a hill? Parkour. All right, cool. All right, we're good. The wind is more manageable here. Wow, I'm telling you right now that the city is all dark around me, and there's just this one ball of glowing in the center of your screen, and that's the remaining bit of sun. And you can't actually see the sun setting, but you're starting to see the beautiful colors. If I zoom in, it's even more evident. And I'm going to stay with you until the end. And then a little more. This would be perfect. You'd see just a silhouette of Godzilla coming out of Tokyo Bay, jumping on, destroying the Olympic Village because he's not a fan of participation sports. He hates all of these medals. Everyone's a loser in his book. And then he continues across the bay to conquer Tokyo Tower, but then when he gets to the top and Mothra attacks him, he looks and then decides, wait, there was a bigger tower over here, the Sky Tree, but it wasn't made when he was born in the 1950s. It's a tale that could happen. These are the things that go through your mind when you're by yourself in a parkour bunker. It's not real. Interesting. We still got sunlight. That means this episode is relevant. Yeah, Leone, that does sound really hollow. Vaughn, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just trying to survive out here. Survival. But, you know, the view has radically... I'm not sure what's for dinner. The view has radically changed. Just have use the term radically just to make it sound cooler. The view has changed. You can decide if it's radical. I can decide that it's crazy that I'm out here. The sky is super dark over here, and it looks like it's gonna rain, and that would suck because I don't have any waterproof or anything. So I'm gonna start to say goodbye. It is really getting... Actually, I should be getting back. I probably should be getting back. This is not good. There's nobody out here. Look, it's the whole place is deserted. The weather forecast says rain. Oh, there's a guy here. There's a guy there. Oh, here comes a guy too. He's got the same shoe as me. Can you hear the whizzing? Can you hear the whizzing? That's the whizzing that you get when you have when you're in a hurricane or a typhoon. But the sunset view is just too awesome. Hold on, let me see if I can get a picture. Alright, got it. Alright, everybody. Yeah, Leone, thanks. Yeah, hitting the like button is always nice. Don't pound it, just lightly tap it. We don't want to injure your smartphone. It's a valuable piece of machinery. Or your computer, that's even worse. No smashing or pounding. Nice. Oh, black screen. Sorry about that. We're back. Alright, we have a really beautiful sunset now. There's still some light in the sky. I'm starting to walk back. The wind is getting the better of me now. This is my reporter voice expressing great seriousness in the situation, the dire situation that I'm in, as the typhoon just kind of skimmies across the other side of Japan. But yet here we are quite affected by it in the sense that using this voice makes it seem more fun. Yeah, I'm gonna call it. We've been at it for a while. I'll take one more picture for the Instagram. Let's see here. It is really nice. I'll put it on auto. Alright, that should do it. Thank you, Makoto. Our friends from the Philippines, thank you. Is there a storm incoming? The gamer with more. There's a typhoon that was going to hit Tokyo, and this is the influence of the typhoon. The main part of the typhoon, instead of coming towards Tokyo, it went left towards the Sea of Japan, and this is just kind of the end of it. But we have been getting really strong gusts of wind in the city of Tokyo. Lots of bicycles knocked over, lots of signs from storefronts that have blown down the street. I saw a taxi door that couldn't close. You know, they close automatically here. The guy kept on pulling the button and closed the taxi door. He couldn't because the wind was keeping it open. I thought that was funny. There's a couple of other locals giggling. The kid giggling. Oh no! Oh, the wind hit me! I can't balance it anymore. I'm fighting the wind. We're so close to the end of this. I don't know if I should keep rolling or not. I can't believe we still got people watching this. I want to be with you guys till the end. Seriously, guys, it is super strong wind. And if you are in a typhoon, I don't recommend anybody being out here. But it actually is just a really beautiful sight that we're seeing right now. That I don't think it's like a once in a lifetime. Am I overhyping? It's once in a lifetime, this view. Sue Pixton, great advice. Don't feel bad for me. It's actually not cold at all. All right, there you go. Iconic view. Click, screenshot, send it to me. Instagram, boom, we got it. That's what we call a beautiful Tokyo sunset. A little bit of drama, lots of wind, slightly tired and definitely hungry. But there's no distance I would not go for you guys. Maybe a little bit more I could go. Nobody say Osaka right now. A couple of runners out here. All right, I am gonna run my way back. I'm the kind of person that never gives up. I've ran the Tokyo Marathon 5 times. My best time's 3 hours and 11 minutes. Not bragging, because there was like 1,800 people who ran faster than me, and that's not good either. Both all of them from the winners were from Kenya and Ethiopia that year. I remember when they ran past me coming around the loop. I was like, oh my gosh, these guys are flying. They were an hour faster than me, so more than an hour faster than me. So that's not a good time. It's slightly different here. Oh, these are one of these Tokyo Rent-A-Bikes that she has. These are pretty cool. I'm going to feature this in another live stream soon. So we got live streams just for everybody. I want to close this out. A lot of you had seen the video that I made yesterday, but just to close this out, I'm going to be doing a live stream every day this week. This one was a special one that just kind of, I wanted to show you the Tokyo Tokyo Tower, and one of my favorite and what I think is the best night view, because you have the Rainbow Bridge, and then you have here Tokyo Tower, and then you have the Olympic Village, and then you have like you can't quite see the Tokyo sky tree, but you can if you keep on going a little bit out here. I just like it because it's a new unknown park. There aren't a lot of people out here. 0 tourists. You can buy. There's a Lawson's over here. There's convenience stores up there, but there's a toilet here as well. You can buy some stuff. Bring your family out here. Kids can run. There's a playground up there. Beautiful, brand new playground. Have some fun. Enjoy Tokyo, and then watch this view. And then you can go back to the new Toyosu station, Shijomai. Go back to Toyosu and hit the city. It's a really beautiful couple hours just away from it. Step away from the city. Step away from the city and take a view. Just take it all in. Odaiba is nice too. Odaiba has, I think, the second best view. This is better. This is better because it's ours. We've staked it out. Nobody knows about this, really, except for local people. Now you're learning it for the first time. And with those cool gray and blue sky now as the sun sets, and this Tokyo Tower illuminated like this, what I see is so much better than what you see on the screen over here. It's all pixelated a little bit. It's shaken because of the wind, but my head is quite still. My vision is still good enough to see it in 8K. I think the human eye see it in 8K, but it really is a surreal, beautiful sight. And for those of you who've been joining me for like 48 minutes now, watching this view as the sun slowly sets and it gets dark, you've seen just an amazing metamorphosis of what the city looks like during the daytime and the nighttime. And it's been fun to share that with you. So tomorrow, I'm not sure what I'm going to do for the live stream. Actually, I kind of have some ideas. But if you're a Patreon supporter, you'll get a heads up. And I'll try to put something on Instagram and share the link with you in advance. But we will be doing something. Hey, Dario's in the house. She said yes to marry me, and you asking her is on video. Yes, dude, yes. Awesome. Oh! I'm getting pushed around out here. Hey Dario, thanks man. Congratulations. Congratulations. That's awesome. Here's something that you guys can share. It's the perfect balance between the water and the sky, where the sun meets, and in the center, your heart, which really is the heart of the city, Tokyo Tower. It's got so much history. Built after the post-World War era, when Tokyo was just completely flattened in the bombing raids in March of 1945, and then rebuilt. Tokyo Tower at that time was a huge symbol for the city of Tokyo, a symbol of hope that they could come back from absolutely nothing. And they have done it. And you see through the videos that I make and through those of other people, the city of Tokyo is just at its peak right now. And I don't know how much, it could probably go even further to the top, but it's just absolutely beautiful. Just shout out to Dario Hall, congratulations. That's totally awesome. We got viewers splitting their pants. We got the world's on fire. Not only is the sun setting here in Tokyo, Dario, we got the world on fire. People splitting their pants all over the world. Tokyo Skytree's got green lights now. Look at this. Everything is coming together right now. The sky meets the sea. All right, I'm getting out of here. Not only that, the gimbal is dying. So thanks everybody. It's been an incredible sunset. It's nice to share the news. News. Prayers out to Gretchen. Sorry for the wind. Prayers to Gretchen, who's going through surgery on July 6th. Congratulations to Dario. And thank you everybody all around the world watching a beautiful sunset from Tokyo, Japan. There's the sky tree. There's the Tokyo Tower one last time. Oh, you get the whizzing of it going by. Thank you. Okay, we got some super chats. Hey, gotta love the view. Satvid Garwal. Thank you. Neil, Duncan, John, you split your favorite pants. R.I.P. I'll live. I think they're repairable. I think they're repairable. All right. So I'm gonna have to start running back. I'm gonna run back. But it is kind of a far hike to get to Toyosu and then wrap around back to Chuoku. This, I believe, is Kotoku, which is a different one of Tokyo's 23 wards. Wow, I can really hear the water crashing underneath this ramp. Wow. Wow. It's kind of spooky. We still got some sun. It's nice. It's nice to share this with you. I'm working on editing. It's so hot today. The humidity level was like outrageous. Oh, there it is. There it is. I knew it. There's the Tokyo Skytree. You see it? Doing the Knight Rider kit action in the center. We got Tokyo Skytree and Tokyo Tower now. It's really far away. Me now? Bikes are allowed here. Absolutely. You can rent bicycles very, very cheaply and ride them in. The city of Tokyo has introduced a bike sharing system similar to what we see in London and other worldwide cities. This is an amazing question. I was thinking of doing a live stream on this, if not tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, on how the system is a little bit complicated and the system is kind of new. I don't know too many other YouTubers have introduced it, but here in the city of Tokyo, they're starting to pick up on this amazing bike sharing thing where you can get a bicycle in one part of the city, you can ride it for 30 minutes for free, and then you can leave it there and deposit it there without any additional cost. And after 30 minutes, it's 100 yen per hour is how it works out. And you have to sign up for this service. Not quite sure how it works yet, but I'm going to investigate it tonight and tomorrow. And we're going to bring this to you on a live stream, how to rent a bicycle for the new bike sharing system here in Tokyo. Wow. I'm just, when I go running here along along this path, my mind is completely blank. And all I think about, well, I think about various things, you know. It's not a completely blank, but it's really one of the most relaxing things that you can do, to go running and be in a place like this where all of the city right now, people are working really hard. There's just chaos in there. And to be out here, just hearing the sounds of the bay, the water, the waves, the wind, it's really nice. It's very relaxing. And this is what makes it, for me, my favorite sunset spot. And this is why I'm going to be running here for as long as I live in this area. I'm going to be here running and enjoying the beautiful scenery. And I hope that you can make the trip out here too. You can walk across the Rainbow Bridge for free. You can also take the Rinkai line, but if you take the subway close, you can... Hold on. I was really gonna just wait a second. I was really gonna end this live stream. Just hold on a second. Oh, hold on. You can walk across the Rainbow Bridge for free, and it's kind of a neat little 1 hour. Well, I guess you can do it in about 40 minutes, but it's a neat little activity that you can do for free with a beautiful view, and you get to know the city by walking. I think walking is the best way to see the city. All right, I'm out of here. This is unbewindable. That's really good. Dario's got to go. This is unbewindable. So I'm gonna call it. This island, though, there's a barbecue spot. There's some nice bakeries. There's places where you can sit outside and enjoy the nature. Because it's a new island, things are really, really open. This is not the crowded Tokyo that you think or see. This is wide open Tokyo. So I hope you can make it out. Thanks everybody for watching. I gotta go. I'll see you next time in the live stream tomorrow. I don't know if Peter's gonna be in it, but he said he might be available for one of the live streams this week. Jennifer's in France. See you guys, everybody.